we need to do as a community collectively to take us to the next level? Because again, we're behind. And you, just asking you, what do you think we need to do?
You need more leaders. You need more people that people could look up to, you know, guidance that can help. You know, with us and women, I can't stand how we turning our cheeks. I can't stand the fact that we're teaching you in nakedness. Like, we have disrupted our household something pitiful. They've designed it so we make the most money now, okay, to belittle our men. They're so weak and far and few in between now, it's pathetic. But we place them insecurities there. Women got to know how powerful and how strong they really are. They have to know that.
They have to know that without emasculating also our Black men.
Yes.
So you can have the power, but you can't emasculate. So, because you're right, they designated it where we're making the most money now. And some of us who are making that money, we're not staying with or helping our Black men.
No.
You know? So it's just crazy to me.
Yeah.
So what do you think about the music business now? Because I can't really listen to a lot of this music stuff. I'm sick and tired of bags, baguettes, purses, and you know, for me,
I'm tired of wetness. I'm tired of who's the sloppiest, got the sloppiest mouth. I'm tired of all that. I'm tired of looking at butts. I don't even know why somebody want to get their butt done. It's hard to wipe your behind. Excuse my French. Okay,
Lord.
Like, it just irritates me with all this stuff, and I don't really listen. You know what? I chase independent music. I get to work with a lot of independent artists. With my radio station, that's all I deal with is indies.
I love that.
But they pump the same 5 artists in your face. And when the expiration date come up, they'll do you like R. Kelly. Even though I am definitely pro-woman and women have freedom to do what they want to do and how they want to do it. And they have the right to say no if they mean no. You know? I'm with all that. But some things is just low common sense here. This thing with R. Kelly has really taken a toll over me. When the movie thing was done, you know, I had that movie first. I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. I couldn't do it. Okay? Here it goes. They didn't get him on all the other stuff. They got him on some RICO charges or whatever. But do you not understand how they just set up every other male artist that's out there? That every one of them stand on that stage and see girls and tell their security, their management, whoever's in their team, go get her, go get her, go get her, bring them all up here. All of them going to jail. You know, that's including Caucasians too.
Yes, yes.
But they're not going to get into nothing because that's targeted to us. Bill Cosby, people can hate me and be mad. But at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, you ain't got no business going to nobody's hotel room. You know what time it is. I'm just sorry. You know what time it is. That is inappropriate for a woman to go into a man's room at that time in the morning. You know what's going on. Some of these things are ridiculous. They're just ridiculous. You can't set yourself up for this stuff.
And you can't blame, because when you set yourself up, because again, so it's okay if you don't answer this. What is your opinion? Because I know you're friendly with her. What is your opinion of Drea Kelly? Because I interviewed her, and I'm not raking her over the coals. I didn't do that because, again, that's just not what we do. We just interviewed her and asked her about her life. What do you think about being married to a man like that and not knowing anything? But then again, you know, when we're hearing what she went through. So has your opinion changed when everything came out about her?
I don't know of the gossip. I don't really listen to a lot of gossip. But I am one that loved Drea. I love Drea. I've been in Drea's corner for a long time. You know, I love the kids. I love all of them. And I really feel bad for her. A lot of things that I do know, but I can't talk about that.
Right.
And I feel bad. I hate the way people slander people and the way they come down. you're not right.
Crispy also said that's how they got Mike Tyson. The young lady went to his hotel room at 2 o'clock in the morning.
My point is trickery. But here's the trick of it all, right? How we don't support, we will slander them more. That's the thing that I don't like.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And we're still buying the Elvis Presley music when he married that young lady at 14 or 13, and we don't, again, if we're going
Why was he funky and he still got money and they talk about him like he's above it all. But let's
to.
look at, you know what I hate? Let's talk about this. Let's talk about Whitney when she died. How they slandered her.
Yes.
How they killed her daughter, really.
Mm-hmm.
They talked about Bobby Chris when she was carrying her. That little baby ain't have a chance from day one.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? It's like all the people that we had that was good. Who's talking about them?
Mm-hmm.
Who's talking about them? Who's keeping them up?
That's true.
Nobody. Nobody. Look at Anna Nicole Smith. Not God bless her. No, I'm not standing these people. But she was a pure whore. And look how they did her. Look. But look at our people. If they use one drug. Look at
You're
all the
correct. Yeah.
people we've been losing. DMX. All these people we've been losing. They slaughter them. They do everything. Do they do this stuff to them? No. They support the hell out of them.
That is so true because I know for me, it hit home with DMX, hit home so close that
Let
I
me
wasn't tolerating. I wasn't tolerating that.
When I tell you, and he want to go back, I was just with him. Me and him was about to do a cook-off. And that's why I did some stuff in my yard that I did. Because, he swear he could cook. He ain't going to cook nothing but some damn spaghetti. Okay? That they're telling me he can't cook. So we was going to do a cook-off. And we said we was going to film this cook-off. Let everybody see the cook-off. And we was going to invite some people just so that they could be there. And they could see and taste our stuff. But it nobody that both of us was cool with, right? I don't think you understand how much that hurt me. And the conversation that we had just had a conversation. When I got to look on that screen and see people's faces and I know what he said about them, why that man had to go through what he went
He
through.
went through a lot.
They did for him after he died. Why
Mm-hmm.
do that have to happen? Yet we celebrate them while they're here. Why are we so disrespectful? Why? Why?
There was something that Irv Gotti said, and I reposted it, and I tried to get a hold of his nephew, DMX's nephew, to tell him, you need to check Irv because this is disrespectful. We don't need to know how he died. That's not supposed to come from you. That's supposed to come from the family or the doctors.
But how do people say how he died if they don't really know? How?
Thank you.
How?
Thank you.
How you slaughtering somebody like that? Here's the next thing. These people got children.
Thank you.
They got children. And people so disrespectful and don't care what they say. You understand what I'm saying? They just disrespectful. How you know how that man died? In order for you to talk like that, you had to be there.
Exactly. So, and that's why for me, I want to do shows
that bothered me.
Uplift people. Look, I don't want your lashes coming off now.
I know, but I love him so much, and it hurts me because I hate the way they do people. I think I was so messed up when Nippy died. It was crazy. I was doing a show and people kept hitting about Kelly, but they didn't realize Kelly was sick. You being that COVID, you gotta go. Mm-hmm. You can't really. Nobody knows what that feels like when you go through that. That last COVID wasn't no joke. I know they had to teach me how to walk. Wow. I had to learn how to walk. Do you understand? What that thing do to your wife? So people so vicious with the stuff that they be saying about people. All in that woman personal life. She got kids.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was asking.
Here you come on. Don't come on my stuff and try to stand up because you got the wrong one. I love Kelly. This is beyond music. Before she became that Kelly Price, we was cool. We was cool in New York before all
Mm,
of this.
mm,
So some of these people is personal to me
mhm.
because I know them. And I hate the slander. That's what made me do that FX Hip Hop Untold. That's what made me do that show.
Oh,
I
okay.
need to start telling my story for y'all tell my story and it ain't right. Because you already been lying on me anyway.
Mhm.
But I need to start letting people know some things about me. You're not gonna make up all these stories and put all this stuff out on me. You're not gonna do that. And it's disgusting how people want to get there. And then when your expiration date come, what you gonna do? Because everybody got an expiration date. And you got an expiration date in everything it is you do in life. Life or death. There's expiration dates in all the stuff that we do.
I love that. I mean, that's why I want to, since you mentioned what you're doing, let's talk about this team you purchased.
Oh,
Yes.
but it's going through some stuff now again. And I guess that's where you could go with the woman thing because this thing was going so good. The Atlanta Amazons, which is a WFLA football team, and where these women could earn money like a real football player, not
Mm.
bikini football, not any of that, but real uniforms, real stuff, and some players, and some beautiful ass women, mothers, wives, and all beautiful, but they have a love for that sport. That's why I wish women really sit back and know that you can do whatever. No, they can't dictate to you what you can and cannot do. No, they can't.
So has the purchase gone through? So it's done. The deal is signed and
Oh yeah,
delivered?
for the team. But
Yeah.
now there's some other stuff going on that they're trying to mix in with that. And I can't really get into that a
Okay.
whole lot. But yeah, that's done.
So how does it feel owning a team? How's that feel?
It's exciting, but I'm nervous at the same time because I don't know the sport. My
Right.
favorite sport is boxing.
Oh, okay.
I love boxing. And the
Okay.
new sport that I'm about to learn, I became friends with Ki- um Kimberly Carr, and she's the woman that owns the sport polo. She's the founder, the CEO all of
Okay.
polo, the sport polo.
So you're gonna get on the horse and do the polo?
No, the blessing is she's opening that door for minorities, like she's going to pull them
Okay.
that live in the lower income areas, and she's teaching them something new. It's powerful. Like when I tell you that I love this, and she's a woman and she's a single mother with 4 sons and just beautiful.
So Miss Deb, if you could, where do you see yourself 3 months? I'm not gonna say 6 months or 5 years. Where do you see yourself 3 months from now?
I hope I'm still working. I hope this film is picked up. So now I'm working on film. I'm
Mm,
going into my next chapter now. I want in 3 months. I'm seeing myself on my radio station booming more. They picked up this film. I'm getting this casting done. And I'm only going to have a couple of known names, but I'm looking for a whole bunch of other people that we could get started with.
So let me ask you a question. What is the typical day of Miss Deb?
Girl, you wouldn't even want to know.
I want to know. We want to know.
Phones ringing. I got 5 phones. Phones ringing. Problems start at 7, 7 in the morning. And Deb's going crazy.
Do you take time for lunch, or if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't?
Sometimes lunch is my breakfast. I can get up at that time in the morning, but this phone starts ringing, and before I know, I look up and say, "Oh my God, what time is it?" Yeah.
And what time do you go to bed on most nights?
That's special there too. Might be 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, Miss Deb.
I'm gonna go to sleep early today because I'm tired. Like I dealt with a lot of personalities. I did 5 meetings, so that was a lot of personalities.
And if you take it on too, that's too much for you if you're an empath. We're not going to keep you too long. Again, we wanted to give you your roses because you've done so many things. And I know you don't want validation. I know you're very humble, but we got to start acknowledging women who are doing the doggone thing. We have to, and then look up to them, listen to their advice so we can take it to the next level as well.
I want to come back again in a decent hour or a time when I'm not doing and don't have a lot of stuff that's going on.
We'll set it up with Mary. I'll set it up with Miss Mary, and we want everyone who's on the live to make sure you come back again, subscribe to the channel, and I'll definitely send information out when we will have Miss Deb on again. I want you to get some sleep. I want you to just have a good evening. And Miss Deb, thank you for my birthday present. Appreciate you.
Happy birthday. You're welcome. But I thank you for having me on. I thank all the people that are there. Like I definitely thank you, and please forgive me. I did 5 meetings today, and I'm drained.
Miss Deb, there's nothing to forgive, because first of all, I don't want to be able to just pulling from you. I want to be able to pour back into you. Yeah. So I want you to go take a nap. See you next time, and thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Love you, my sister.
Love you more.
Bye-bye.